So, what is the first thing that you remember at all after your accident?
Waking up in a really bright room, real chemically smells, not having a clue as to what's going on, and finding all these different wires and hoses coming out of me and being strapped to the bed.
Do you have any way of giving us a time frame as to whether that was a few days after you woke up from your coma?
I really have no idea, sir.
Were you still...
The first 3 months of, like, when I was in the hospital, it was all just kind of a big blur because they had me on lots of pain medicines and stuff.
You refer to the first hospital you were at as the Med?
Yes, sir, right here.
Okay, and we're in that part of that complex now. What does the Med stand for?
I think it's just the medical center of Memphis. I'm not sure.
And do you have any recollection of having been at the Med?
Yes, sir. The food. That's about all I could say.
So you have a few very vague memories of the first, let's say, 5 weeks of your...
Yes, sir, because I do remember I was a smoker at the time, and I remember being wheeled up there above, like, where the main entrance is to go smoke a cigarette.
Okay. And you also went from there to Baptist Hospital.
Yes, sir.
For a couple of months?
It was probably about a month.
Do you remember being there?
Yes, sir.
What is it? Do you have reasonably continuous memory of being there?
I have pretty decent memory of there.
What are the first things you remember about Baptist?
Getting there, because they transported me in an ambulance. Because when I was down there smoking, some lady was standing at the front, and she asked me if I wanted to come to Baptist to receive, therapy, and I just said, well, as long as I had a bed, because I believe in the Med that the rehabilitation center had a shortage of beds at the time. And so I was just like, whatever, if you can get me in there. And then within the next day or two, they came and transported me in an ambulance.